is Leanne Royal, owner of Intelligent Business Services. Today I'm going to show you how to set up rules in the bank feeds. Here we're going to use a credit card feed, and what I'm going to do is under Supplies Depot, I'm going to assume that this is just a sample account here, and I'm just going to assume that this is all for 99% of the time is going to be for office supplies. And because 99% of the time that is the case, then we can set up a rule for it. We could set up a recurring, no, we can't set up a recurring transaction, sorry, but we can set up a rule here in the Visa card feed. So this is how we do it. This says file upload. This is a sample account. It would say update here normally, so just ignore that. We click on the down arrow here and we go to manage rules. And under new rule, we'll click new rule. And we'll just call this Supply Depot. And normally it's going to be money out. And yeah, we'll put it to all bank accounts because you could use your debit card through the checking account. So we can use it in both the bank account and the Visa account. So we're going to have that the bank text contains the name Supply Depot. And I'm going to add another line. And the reason for this, I'll tell you in a minute. I'm going to add an amount. And the amount is going to be, you got a choice here. It's going to be less than 0. And what that means is that it's money out. It's going to be an expense. Okay, so we'll continue on with that because we're going to do one that is money in because occasionally you get a refund. Okay, so the payee is going to be Supply Depot. Oops. Actually, it's Supplies Depot. I'll rename this up here, Supplies Depot. And it'll be office supplies. I'm assuming that's what it is anyway. And I'm in Ontario, so the tax code is always going to be HST, 13%. I'm not going to use a class. I'm not going to put a memo in here. But I do want to point out that you could automatically add these to your books in QuickBooks Online, but I never do that because there's the odd occasion that it may not be an office supply. It could be that you purchased a computer and that would be a fixed asset. So no, automatically add to my books is not a good idea. I mean, you could do it that for bank fees or something that you know will always be the same. So anyway, okay, we're finished that, and we'll save that. Okay, there's one more rule that I'm going to add, and that will be for money in for Supplies Depot, and that would be for a refund. Or a credit to your account. So it'd be just the same. Supplies. Actually, I have to go back and change the last one. I think I put Supply Depot. Anyway, we'll go back and change it. That will be the bank text, and we'll add the line for the amount. This time, the amount is going to be greater. Is greater than 0 because it's money in. And it's going to be, it is going to be a deposit or a credit card credit. Payee is Supplies Depot, and it still will be for office supplies. it still will have the 13% HST on it. So we'll save that. I'm going to go back and look at my last one to make sure I have that description right. Oh. Okay, yeah, okay. You cannot use the same name on the rule name, so I'll just call it MI for money in. Okay, I'm just going to look at the first one and make sure I got the name right here. Edit. Yeah, it's Supplies Depot. Save. Then we go to back to banking. And you can see for everything that has Supplies Depot in the description, the bank description, it makes that rule. So it's automatically going to put it to office supplies and have HST on it. Not automatically, you have to add it. But yeah, so there's so many of them. Yeah, so if 99% of the time this happens, it's a great idea to make these rules. So I'm going to add. 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 And add. Okay, then we can go to, I have the suppliers up here, so I have two tabs going on my Chrome. So we can look at the expenses under the supplier. Supply Depot. And we can see that these have been added. So online banking matches. See, it says rule applied here, Supplies Depot. That's what we named it. Yeah, so each one of these are the same. They've all been added. Let me look at the first one here, because this one, I don't know if that one was on it. Yeah, I guess they all were. Yeah, Supplies Depot. So anyway, I hope that you use the rules in the bank feed, because it really makes things a lot smoother and faster for you to do. Have a great day and take care. Bye now.